Why are the recipes doing this to me today? You know what the best part is about testing summer recipes? They're almost always dessert. Now, I mean, technically, could they be salad? I mean, salad's kind of summery, but no, we're not testing salad today. But we have some very interesting ones that we're gonna be trying today, so I am pumped. I hope you're pumped. Together, we're in this together. You're here, so now we're committed. And if you want some more summery videos, I will link some more at the end. But we are starting off strong with a candy. I honestly cannot remember the last time I had it, but once you've had it once, you never forget. You never forget the sensation of it, and that is Pop Rocks. I haven't had these in so long, and we're not just testing Pop Rocks, obviously. We are gonna be making Pop Rock ice cream. And so I bought two different flavors that I thought could be kind of interesting together in ice cream. You'll see what I mean. Number one is blue raspberry. Obviously blue raspberry. Reigns supreme. And then the other one is cotton candy, which I don't think I've ever had for Pop Rocks, but that feels like, you know, like this is me ribboning the ice cream. I think it's gonna be good. So first of all, we need to measure out a 1/4 cup of each. A 1/4 cup is a lot. I always think that a 1/4 cup is not a lot until I start measuring things out that are small and annoying to measure out, and then I'm like, oh, so much. Can't handle this. Okay, we're gonna start with the blue raz. I need to measure it out first and make sure I have enough before I taste test, because you best believe there was like nothing in that one. I want to taste test these, obviously. But I think this is such a fun idea for ice cream. This is how good my scoping the internet for recipes is. This is so good that I have two videos worth of recipes. So there's more. I think it's July, I think, is when the other one's going up. I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm stoked about the recipes. Oh my goodness. Yep, we have enough. It's popping, like tickles my brain. I love it. Oh, that's so good. But you might be wondering how, it's still popping in my skull, how we're gonna keep it in its true popping form when you're putting in an ice cream. Isn't it gonna get all like soggy and gross? No, that's where this guy comes in. We are going to be combining it with white chocolate and freezing it so that it has like a base to stick to and adhere to, so it doesn't get all like soggy and gross. We're not using a lot, it's just more like keeps the party together, you know? I'm gonna do a bit of that. Oh, I forgot, still this one. Let's get some bowls. Blue raz, and now rinse this out and dry it. Do this again. It's gonna be the same color. I haven't looked yet. My thought was pink because I always think pink with cotton candy. Oh my goodness, it's a mix. I don't know what I'm gonna color this one. Obviously, I'm gonna color them. Make it fun. My camera, honestly, you guys picked up on it. Do you see this? See how blurry I am right now? It's decided that the utensils over here, that's the sweet spot. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, camera? Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. So random. Alrighty, we Gucci. Now we need to melt some white chocolate. We only need 2 tablespoons, but I don't know. You know what? Let's start with this. I don't know what it is, if my microwave isn't microwaving or my white chocolate isn't white chocolating, but I have now had to resort to putting my white chocolate chips over a bowl of boiling hot water to melt it, because just being too dramatic today. White chocolate, I tell you, so temperamental. I swear if this doesn't work, I'm gonna lose my mind. If you're looking for me, this is where I'll be, breaking up clumps of white chocolate chips. Just want to put you in with the Pop Rocks. I feel like it's not a lot of ass. Okay, Christopher very nicely took the white chocolate because we're going to move on to the next one while that decides to take its time to melt. And obviously we're doing all the ice cream ones up front because they need time to freeze, right? And this one just looks incredible. I have never tried this flavor of ice cream before, so I'm really excited. And I'm gonna be making ube mochi. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And there's this ube flavored ice cream, which is like a purple sweet potato, purple yam, and they make it into mochi. So I'm kind of excited. I love mochi. So we're gonna start with, oh my goodness, it's such a pretty shade. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I wanna smell it, but I know it's not gonna smell like anything because it's ice cream. But we need to start with 1/3 of a cup of this, and it needs to melt. Like I'm just going like full on in with the measuring scoop. No need to take it out first with a spoon and measure it out that way. No, that looks about right. Get it in the bowl. Then we're going to very, very carefully microwave this. Over here being a helicopter mom to my ice cream. I don't want it to get hot. I just want it to like melt down. Oh my gosh, you know what this reminds me of, Christopher?
Yeah.
Remember what we used to do all the time with our ice cream? We used to, when we'd have like dates and stuff, we'd make like sundaes with ice cream. What did we always do?
Go to the store and buy Sunday ingredients, bring it home. Oh, are you talking about the trick I taught you?
Sure. We love to microwave the ice cream a little bit to like soften it. It does make it better though.
Not until it's soup.
No.
Just a little to get the ice crystals off.
It just makes it like, it just like mellows it out. It's really good. Not this level. It's a little melty. And this, I'm just gonna put this back in the freezer for a moment. I again chose the wrong size bowl. We actually need a bigger bowl because now we are going to mix it with mochiko. I've never cooked with mochiko before, but it's like a sweet rice flour. We're gonna mix that together with the melted ice cream. And then they kind of like whisk it together so you have like a bit of a dough. Oh, I don't like it with a with a whisk. Okay, mine does not at all look like the one in the video. Hers is like all mixed down and like soupy. Mine is not soupy. So I'm going to try this and do what they said to do. I guess it's supposed to be really warm, like the ice cream, so it melts down properly, but we're gonna blow past that because we have to microwave it some more. We need to cover, then we need to poke holes, and then microwave for a minute. Microwave has been absolutely my friend today. So excited to use it some more. It's gonna go so good. Okay, now we mix. I don't think this is right. It looks like it's already set and it's not like stirrable. Why are the recipes doing this to me today? I feel like I shouldn't microwave it for another 45 seconds. That's just gonna make it bad. Okay, I can't deal with this right now. I don't have the mental capacity for it. So instead, we're gonna go back to the white chocolate. So I have my two bowls here that are gonna be two different colors, and I have my white chocolate. Is it perfect white chocolate? No. Is it going to do for today? Yes, it absolutely is. I don't know what you see, but I see perfectly melted white chocolate. That's what I see. Could it be any more melted? Now we're gonna mix them with the dye. We have blue. I figured blue for blue raspberry. That just makes sense. The other one, all I have is this like purple. I don't have any nice pinks. I feel like this is something I need to invest in some good pink tones. We use enough food coloring here, but I only have this like nice purple, so I'm kind of curious if it's just gonna like coat it properly, you know? Now we have some parchment paper, because what we're gonna do is we are gonna add in all of the Pop Rocks into here until it becomes this like little coated mix. I'm just silently over here, just mixing them together because I am determined to make this work. I put more chocolate into this one, more than the initial ask. I'm gonna dump these all in. Okay, this is a much better ratio. It's way more than a tablespoon. Okay, let's do this one and spread it out because it needs to freeze for a bit. Assume we want this to be like laid out kind of like a pancake, and then we want to freeze it. Okay, I added in a little bit more white chocolate, just kind of threw it in there, hope for the best. That seems fine. So now we're gonna put this in. Did you hear that? It's like an electrical shock. It honestly kind of looks like Cookie Monster's fur. Cookie Monster and I are one and the same. All right, and then we're gonna let this freeze, and we're gonna go back to the mochi. I put the dishes in the sink so I could clean them, but like, can you listen to this? It's like a symphony of Pop Rocks in my sink. That's hilarious. This mochi was really a struggle for me, but I think I figured it out. I needed way more melted ice cream than I originally had. And maybe she measured like in terms of amount melted versus amount frozen. I don't know. Anyway, this is all to say that I have now, I think, gotten the hang of it. Microwave this again for 45 seconds to make a dough. And I also added some purple food coloring because I had it out and the struggle was making me sad. I needed to add some food coloring. I also took some little balls of ice cream, not this big, balls of ice cream, and I froze them because people were saying that's the easiest way to have them like frozen, and then you kind of like envelope around them, you know? So that's what we're gonna do once we have that thing rolled out. And now we're gonna be rolling it out. They said to put lots of starch down to help this roll properly. I don't know how much is a lot, so we'll start with that. Hopefully this is going to work. So we are just going to roll this out for 4 mochi. It's so hot. I want it to be kind of square. Let's see. Again, just like the air fryer pizza balls, I don't know how thin to make this. I assume not very thin if I've learned anything from the pizza balls. You missed that video and you're looking for entertainment, I'll link it for you. I don't know, I think that looks good. So I need to cut this into 4 pieces. I'm gonna do that on a cutting board. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, it's stuck. Oh, just a little bit. Just a little, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, she said, knowing it's fine. See how fine that was? So fine. I don't know why you panicked, because I definitely didn't. Okay, now we can cut it into 4. Ta-da! I think we did it. I'm hoping anyway. Sometimes these recipes are harder than they need to be. Oh my gosh, my camera. Like how many times is this video? Over under 12 times going to start making my utensils the star of the show. So I have some balls of ice cream, so I'm gonna work very quickly and I'm gonna try to put them into the center of each of these. Can I do it before it melts? To stretch it around, so you make a little ball. Oh no! This one didn't work. It's fine. This is gonna go over here. I'm just gonna pretend it's not there. Let's do a smaller amount of ice cream. Just a little bit. There we go, she said, hoping that it holds together. This one. I feel like I'm just like silently here making this, trying to work against the clock here. That's too little. That's too little ice cream. I have a little bit more, Rachel. Okay. I'm just gonna put this back into the freezer now. We can move on to the next thing. Next thing we're going to be doing is an interesting take on a summer classic. Like I have ice cream all over me. By the way, I tried it, obviously. It's so good. And that summer classic, of course, is watermelon. Did I think I was buying seedless watermelon? I did. Did I get that? No, I didn't. But this is a way that I've never seen anyone eat watermelon before, and that is grilled. So it's more of like a savory take on watermelon because there's like all these different things that we're gonna be adding to it. I think it's gonna be really good, but I'm very curious about it. I don't think I've ever had like warm grilled watermelon. So Christopher is going to grill up some watermelon steaks for us, and then we're gonna like dress it up with some stuff that I think is gonna be good. All right, so we have our watermelon here. Christopher is going to do a half slice of watermelon as well as a quarter slice, just kind of see which one's easier to cook or grill, I guess. Ooh, like, I mean, I know it's watermelon, but it does look good. So we have them here, and we're just going to drizzle with olive oil. This is so weird. What was easier to grill, by the way, Christopher?
I actually have more luck with the bigger slices.
Just easier to maneuver?
handle,
Yeah. I like overkilled some of this olive oil. It's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put some crumbled feta. Crumble. There we go. And then rip up some basil. Heard ripping it is the way to go, not cutting. You might have heard that from Christopher. Okay, and then we're not done yet. Oh my goodness, Mike, stay on me. There's nothing back there. Goodness. Okay, now we're gonna take some balsamic. We're just gonna drizzle that. And then, of course, can't forget the malt and salt. Christopher, do you wanna try your grilling masterpiece?
Yeah.
Was it weird to grill
That's
it?
good.
I think
I
it's
like grilling fruit. I don't know, some people don't, but I like grilled peaches. I like grilled pineapple. I don't think I've grilled watermelon before. Maybe, but
bananas.
grilled bananas I like. Yep.
I don't know how to eat this. This feels like a lot to like. That's better.
Mhm.
Gotta get a bite with all the layers. Cheers. She said, proceeding to not get all the layers. Thoughts?
Really good.
Honestly, it's really good.
Feta really makes it. Feta and watermelon. Who
I
knew,
needed,
right?
yeah, I needed more feta on here, but with the balsamic, it makes it a little bit sweet, and it's got this little bit of char on it.
I think I would prefer grilling it and then refrigerating it.
Having it cold
Yeah,
grilled.
I think cold and grilled would be ideal.
All right, that makes good sense.
Flavors are all really good.
The flavors, you wouldn't think that a grilled watermelon would be good, and like honestly, I'm not mad at it.
I just feel like if it could also be refreshing like a watermelon,
Yeah.
but also have all these flavors, that'd be the jackpot.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
can try that. But,
Yeah.
I mean, this is really good.
That's really good. Thanks a bunch. Are you gonna try some of the ice creams with me later?
Sure.
Okay, so now we're back and forth. We're doing 2 different recipes here. Number 1, I'm making blue ice cream. Anyway, but the other thing we're going to be making is something I have never tried before, but I think would be just absolutely delicious and very refreshing for summer, and that is a sorbet mimosa. So I figured, whilst I make this super blue, we could have a little mimosa. Christopher, do you want a mimosa?
Yes.
Do you want to come and make said mimosa?
Oh, what you said. Have.
I lied. This is
Limeade and...
It's like a sparkling limeade,
Alright.
and then prosecco, and then sorbet. And this is like a raspberry lime sorbet. That could be fun.
Is it sorbet or is it sherbet? And what's the difference?
Or is it sorbetto?
Sorbeto.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
These are the questions, and I don't have the answers to them. I don't know why I always want to smell everything, and I can't smell it.
You just have a really bad sense of smell. You should let me do it.
Christopher! Woo! So it's basically 3 ounces of everything. Ready? Ta-da!
Were we expecting more
I don't know.
drama?
I was expecting some serious like ooh-la-las, but there you go.
Does it melt or do you drink immediately or?
I assume you can drink it immediately, and then it'll just melt down and be more delicious as you go.
It's already tinged pink.
That's fun. It's not enough lime. I want it limier. Or do I just want everything to taste like a margarita?
Some tequila in there.
I feel like this is something you need to pour if you're doing like a bunch for people, and like let them chill for a little bit before you serve
Yeah.
to get the full experience of the sorbet.
Hear me out on this.
Okay.
Mix it all in,
Huh?
add some gin to give it a bit more alcohol,
Okay.
and then freeze it again as like a slush.
Okay.
Then put it in the glass and pour a little bit more Prosecco over it.
I don't think anyone is saying no to that.
I haven't heard anyone say
No one is saying no. Okay, well, thank you for doing that. I have more things to come, but they're not ready yet. Oh, you know what you can try? Hold on. Wait till you see what I made. So I basically have to cut this up, and then I'm gonna put it on top of some ice cream that's currently sitting in the basement, and then I'm gonna pour this on top.
Oh, okay, so this isn't a finished product of
Oh, no,
what-
no, no.
okay,
No, this
yeah.
isn't just like, like, no, I have to like chop it.
Put your fingers. Fine.
Honestly, that's fair. Anything that leaves the vicinity. I feel like I want to cut this in half and then, it just hit me in the face. Ow, this is dangerous.
May I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christopher does not like my knife skills.
Just feeling a little afraid.
How many times have I cut my hand?
That's true.
Then it's gonna go on top of regular ice cream, and then I'm gonna pour this on top, and then I'm gonna freeze it. You know what might be done? Mochi.
Oh, the purple ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try a mochi?
Yeah.
Try mochi, of course you do. So listen, I crushed it. So it's 2 ingredient mochi. Okay, that looks really cool though. Look at that. That's awesome. Cheers.
It's a great texture. It's a little bit bland.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, I think it's too thick, maybe? Like, it's too much versus the ice cream.
I think adding it's flour, right?
Yeah, it's the mochica.
Yeah, it just kind of makes it a little bit bland, but I can see maybe topping it with like a vanilla syrup or something like that. Oh, good.
Yeah, and did you try the ice cream inside? This is ube. It definitely has like a milder flavor profile to it, because mochi, my understanding is that it does tend to lean more milder flavors.
I like the ice cream by itself.
Yeah.
It gets drowned out a fair bit with the.
Yeah, I think I made it too thick.
I don't know. I don't mind the texture. I just feel like maybe a topping or something.
All right, that's fair.
It was good. Gotta keep testing.
Well, it keeps changing.
Getting a little bit creamier. I don't know.
Oh.
Thicker.
I see what you mean. I'm getting more of the lime now. It's pretty good. I kind of like that. Okay, now I'm gonna make a pastry. But I'll let you have some pastry.
Pastry.
You can have pastry. I'll allow it. Okay, so I have the ice cream up here before we get to the pastry. And we're gonna take our little blocks here, and we're just gonna sprinkle them into the ice cream. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. It keeps randomly crackling at me too. Like, it's just all of a sudden it's over there, it's quiet, and it's like, phew. I like the purple and the blue with it too. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Maybe I'll save some and I'll put it on top. So I have the ice cream pool here. Just gonna pour that right on top. Hey, don't you escape. No. All right, beautiful. Off to the freezer it goes. Maybe a little bit of this on top. It's fine. Stay Here, let's see if we can freeze this. Okay, finally on to the pastry. And this one had a ton of views and it was just so beautiful looking. And I'm like, well, we need to try that. However, with some changes, a few modifications, if you will. Starting with drizzling in 4 little dollops of honey, little pockets. One might even say full of sunshine. Seemed like they did a lot, but I don't know. And they had their like beautiful little honeycomb pouring thing. No, I don't have that. You see how haphazard I am in the placement of these? What am I doing? This needs to be well over, like over a mirror. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make 4 squares for the next thing. And then from here, we are going to lay on peach slices. Now, if you live in a world where you get fresh peaches, so happy for you. I don't get that. We get fresh peaches here for like a minute in August. Like, you think I'm kidding. Haha, just a minute. No, it's like a minute. So I took canned peaches and I drained them and I put them on a little thing of paper towel in hopes that this would be a good alternative. My thinking is that because they're being baked, it won't be as obvious that they're not fresh. I was gonna tell myself that anyway. Then she laid them out all cute like this. Then she drizzled more honey on top. I'm gonna do the lightest amount. Just like a, oh no, that's too much. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. And then I'm gonna take some pastry dough and I'm gonna put that on top to kind of like seal it in. Kind of like a little tent for my peaches. I'm gonna put these in a 355 oven for about 18 to 20 minutes, and I really want them to look like they do in the video because it looked so pretty. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. And of course, I should have expected this, but the pastry is just, it's just kind of soggy. And I get it, it's because I had canned peaches. So they're not the same as fresh peaches, but I really wanted to try. So don't do that because this didn't crisp up nicely. And it's just, I already know it's not gonna be the same. I'm gonna try it, but like, I know it's not gonna be the same. Just kind of soggy. Man, this video. Now, future Rachel does have to try the ice cream. Actually wasn't as late as I thought it was. So I have some here. We're gonna try it. You can see like how beautiful that is. But now the important question, how does it taste? Then I need to put that back in the freezer. It still pops. It adds this hit of sweetness that you definitely don't need in ice cream, but it's fun. It was a lot of work, but it was fun. And it ended up making a pretty ice cream, so I'm stoked. So at least one of the recipes worked. Also, I don't think I even noted the cotton candy is good with the blue ras. It was really great combo. Back to Rachel. But I really had high hopes for these recipes, and I just kind of failed me. So let me know in the comments what your favorite summer recipe is. Like, we need some good ones. We need some gems. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys all next week.